What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today, we are here with the Blue Jays rebuild. Um, Disclaimer, I've already done this one, but my editor lost all the footage, so we're redoing it. But it was a while ago, so I don't remember all the trades I made. But that being said, this team looks a lot worse than when I did it the last time, so we might be in trouble because we don't have as many good trade pieces as I would like. But that being said, we do have some decent pieces. Like, we do have Mr. Vlad Jr., born in Canada, so he is an... Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention. The challenge for this one is we can only rebuild using international players, since this is the only team that's not located in the United States. It is located in Canada, the Toronto Blue Jays. So, Vlad, obviously from Canada, we can use him. Jeff Hoffman from New York, we cannot use him. Of our show, Wisconsin, we can't use him. Gimme, if we wanted to, we could. So you guys get the message here. So that being said, I'm gonna start making some moves, and yeah, it sucks that we can't keep Bo. I really wish we could. But yeah, I'm gonna make some moves, and I'll see you guys when I do. We are gonna send Spencer Turnbull, Ernie Clement, and Arjun Namala over to the Dodgers for Roki Sasaki. This is an insane trade in my opinion, but hey, if they're going to take it, I'm going to take it. So, yeah, we'll take it. This might seem like a crazy trade, but I'm going to send Max Scherzer, Alek Manoah, and Will Wagner over to the Guardians for Travis Bazana. We get him all the time, and we never let him develop. This time, no matter what, he's going to be in the MLB when we win the World Series. So, that being said, we're going to make this deal. Hopefully he can develop pretty quickly so we can get him up sooner rather than later. We are going to send Kalena Sauer, Addison Barger, and Davis Schneider over to the Brewers in exchange for Jesus Made. Same thing as with Bazana. I'm going to make sure he gets called up at some point in this sim, because I actually want that to be the middle infield of the future, Bazana and Made. So that's the goal. So we're going to make this deal and hope it plays out well for us. Alright, we're going to send Kevin Gausman and Chris Bassett over to the Marlins for Yuri Perez, Edward Cabrera, and Sandy Alcantara. My rotation for this year is going to be Roki, Jose Barrios, and then these three guys. So we're probably going to lose a ton of games, but if I can get these guys to go up like 2 or 3 each in the next couple of years, we'll be in a good spot. So that being said, we're going to make this deal, see who develops, who doesn't, and then, yeah, go from there. We are going to send Yariel Rodriguez and Jeff Hoffman over to the Diamondbacks in exchange for Justin Martinez. Rodriguez I could keep because he's from Cuba, but I'm not paying him $8 million a year. We're going to get Justin Martinez, $3.6 million a year, 5-year deal. We do like that, so that's the deal we're going to make. Probably going to be our closer for a while, so yeah. We're going to make this deal. Hopefully it plays out well. We're going to send Angel Bastardo, Yimi Garcia, and Chad Green over to the Brewers in exchange for Abner Uribe. Like I said, we could also keep Yimi Garcia, but he's only got C potential, so he's going to go down. Plus, he's getting old. So I figured we would trade him in and get ourselves a young, good relief pitcher who's going to be good for the next few years. So we're going to make this deal and hope it plays out well for us. This might seem like a crazy deal, but we're going to send Bo Bichette, Alan Roden, and George Springer over the Rays in exchange for Junior Caminero, who's going to be our third baseman for the future and for the now. So hopefully this plays out well for us. Hopefully he can perform and get better. So yep, we're going to add him and see how it goes. We're going to send Dalton Varsho and Miles Straw over to the Giants in exchange for Heliot Ramos. I'm going to probably move him to center field or right field depending on Santander. But yeah, he's going to be here for a few years. We're going to see if he does well, develops a little bit. Yeah, hopefully this plays out well for us. We're going to send Michael Stefanik, Joey Loperfido, and Nathan Lukes over to the Giants in exchange for Camilo Doval. Very good relief pitcher. Going to be here for a few years. See how he does. We are going to send Easton Lucas and Ricky Tiedemann over to the Guardians in exchange for John Kenzie Noel, a.k.a. Big Christmas. He doesn't have the highest potential. It's only like 82 or 83. But I think this is going to be a semi-cheap, semi-okay player that we're going to just throw in right field for a couple of years until we find our permanent fix. That being said, I think I might have like 1 or 2 moves left in me, but other than that, I think that might be the last one. So yeah. We're going to send Jake Bloss, Bowden Francis, and Brendan Little over to the Guardians in exchange for Cade Smith. We're going to send Nick Sandlin, Eric Swanson, and Trey Yesevich over to the Orioles in exchange for Felix Bautista. See if we can turn him back into the beast that he was. We are going to send Adrian Pinto, Riley Tirada, and Amir Garrett over to the Royals in exchange for Carlos Estevez. Okay, pretty good. Hopefully we can get a good couple years out of him. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much all there is for that deal. We are going to send Irv Carter, Ryan Burr, and Christian Betancourt over to the Twins in exchange for Yohan Duran. I'm going to make one more deal, and then I think we're done. For real this time. We're going to send Cade Doughty, Jacob Barnes, and Dylan Tate over to the Reds in exchange for Alexis Diaz. This is the last deal I'm going to make. I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. Alright, home run derby time. Vlad, you anywhere now? Trevor Larnach. Alright. Let's see who our All-Stars are looking like. Josh Smith playing shortstop. Okay. How are we doing up to this point? We're 47 and 50, which is very mid. Pitching wise, come on. Tell me one of our guys is breaking out a little bit. It's not looking like it. Jose Barrios, I mean, he's doing okay. I mean, wow. Edward Cabrera doing Sandy, being Sandy, I guess. He's getting better. He's up 275. Yeah, not great though. Relief pitchers. Of course, I trade Brendan Little, and he's actually doing decent. Brian Abreu might be a good off-season acquisition for us. Camilo Doval, I mean, wow. I don't even have a closer, so we're not going to look at this too much. Catcher is Kirk. He's okay. He's getting a little better, which is good. First base, Vlad, hitting 285. We like that. Second base is Jimenez, right? Wow, they have two guys. Yeah, Andres Jimenez hitting sub 200. Yikes. Third base, we have Junior Caminero hitting 260. Not bad. He's up to 78 overall. Getting better. We like that. Shortstop is like Leo Jimenez or something. Bo Bichette, we had to trade him. He's doing decent now. Leo Jimenez hitting 225. Him better than Jimenez, so. Oh, the other one, Andres Jimenez. Left field, we have Santander, who is actually. No, it is Santander as well. But Azucar is doing better than Santander. That is actually dreadful. Oh my god, Santander, figure it out. Center field, we have Mr. Heliot Ramos hitting 247. He's going down already, which is nice. In the right field, we have Big Christmas. Where is he? In 207, isn't progressing. And our DH. I will say in the other one, I did pick up Devers. I don't remember how, so I don't think that's gonna happen again in this one. But oh, Santander's a DH and he sucks. All right, we might be making some moves here at the deadline. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I know this probably isn't our biggest need, but we're gonna send Brian Hurst, Andres Jimenez, and Josh Kasevich over to the Guardians in exchange for Emmanuel Clase. Got ourselves an elite closer. I'm not sure if I'm going to make any other moves, but this is one of them that I am making. We are going to send Mason Fluharty, Anthony Santander, and Nelson Velasquez over to the Red Sox in exchange for Rafael Devers. I said I didn't know if I was going to get him, but Anthony Santander doesn't even hit his weight anymore, so no use in having him here. Nelson Velasquez I picked up just to fill out the roster. He might have been decent if I brought him up to the MLB, but I didn't. That being said, we are going to get Devers. I think for the rest of the season, I might trade away some of these big pieces and try to tank. Not sure yet, but yeah, we're going to get Devers. At least it's something in the right direction. Okay, we had a pretty good draft. This guy's going to be a beast in the future. These guys might be decent back-end rotation guys in the future. But yeah, all around very solid drafts. Yeah, this guy will probably be one of the only players that gets called up by the time this is over, I'm hoping. Hoping that we become good enough where we don't need the rest of these guys, or even next year or the year after. But That being said, decent draft class. Let's go finish out the rest of the year and see how they finish. All right, we finished 78 and 84, which is a lot better than I wanted to be. Um, let's take a look at the standings. We finished with, okay, so we had 78 wins. So that puts us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're gonna be getting a mid, like 14th pick, give or take. Eh. All right, league leaders. I'm not expecting us to have much here. Vlad 4th for hits. Good job from him. Has a car most at bats. Oh, Leo Jimenez and Vladdy for doubles. Plus 14 contact versus lefties. Okay. He hit 257 on the year. That's not bad. He might unironically make himself a spot in this team. Anyone else do anything exciting? Devers tied for first with walks. Third for on base percentage. Anyone else do anything? It's not looking like it. It really is not looking like it. All right, pitching war. Here we are. Wow. Yuri Prez, 2.4 is our first guy. He was our ace this year, so. Sandy, 1.9 up to 76. We like that. Emmanuel Classe had a 1.8 up to a 93. 43 saves for the guy. We do like that. Anybody else? Edward Cabrera with a 1.3. Okay. Batting war, did we have anyone in the top 20? Should have had Vlad somewhere. Devers 4.4. Kirk 3.6. Vladdy 3.4. Anyone? Anyone else? Elliot Ramos 2.6. He is getting traded this year. He went down a couple overalls. He's hitting very mid. Considering we have a 67 overall who hit pretty much just as good as him, we're going to look to move on from him. I'm assuming we didn't... Oh, we had an award winner. Class A. That makes sense. Any Blue Jays do anything else of importance? Will Vest had 60 saves. What the hell? Kirk second for Gold Glove. I mean, Vlad wins a Silver Slugger. Mike Trout doing what Mike Trout does. All right. That being said, though, let's see who wins the World Series. The Phillies are going to beat the Astros, all right? Shout out to Maxwell Scherzer. My GOAT being the Hall of Fame. Yes, he is. All right, I'm going to make some moves. I'll see you guys when I do. We do add one player. I don't know who it is yet. It is Glaber. We are adding Glaber to the team. He might only be here for a year or two until Bazana can make his way up. Because like I said, Bazana will be on this World Series roster as a starter. Same with Jesus Made. So I think for at least 1 year he should be good. And then if we want to, he can either be a bench bat or we can trade him away. So pretty good addition. And we also took a shot at Luis Rengifo. And we do get him as well. He's going to move to the outfield, probably to left or right field, depending on where I think he'd be better. But yeah, another good addition to the team. We do add Willie Castro to the team. He will become an outfielder. Like I said, either left or right field, depending on where they would be better, where he would be better. Yeah, pretty good addition. I think he'll help out our team a little bit while some of our younger guys are making their way up. We're going to send Braden Fisher, Eric Lauer, and Huascar, over to the Orioles for Todd Valdez. 68 overall, but he has 98 potential. So we're going to let him develop in the minor leagues for a few years and then turn him into a beast. We're going to send Adam Macko, Charles McAdoo, and Josh Rivera over to the Nationals for Darren Kramer from Canada. He's got 87 potential. I'm going to give Kirk maybe like 2 years to develop. See how far he goes, and then see how good this guy gets. Keeper would have also been a good option. I'm pretty sure I got him in the last one that I did, but I can't remember. That being said, I'm going to make this deal, see if we can develop Kramer a little bit, and turn him into a beast. This might seem like a semi-crazy deal, but I'm going to take Aurelvis Martinez, Cutter Coffee, and Heliot Ramos. I'm going to trade them to the Brewers for Jackson Chourio. He didn't have a good year last year. I think we could turn him around, though. He's still got 90 potential. Heliot Ramos is going down. And, I mean, although he did decent, I would rather get someone younger who's the same overall. Um, Relvis Martinez, he might have been, turned into something at some point, but I don't think we have the time to wait for that. At best, he's a bench bat. Cutter Coffee, he's from California, so I can't even use him. But Jackson Chourio from Venezuela is going to be added to this team. Probably going to stay in left, and I'll probably work around him. So, yeah, this is probably like the big blockbuster move we're going to make for the year, so hopefully it plays out well for us. Okay, we do add Leody Taveras. Not bad. We do add Max Kepler as well. Alright, not bad. I think that might be the last signing that I make. So, yeah. I'll see you guys during the regular season. Alright, we are at the Home Run Derby. Any of our guys? Junior Caminero is here. Alright. Alright, not bad. But what is bad is our team. We are 40 and 56. And I will show you exactly why. Because in the first month, we started off like 7 and 20. Yeah. Like, like getting swept by the Rays and then the White Sox is unbelievable. Um, yeah, let's take a look at the All-Star voting, see why we suck so much. We don't have any starters. Not surprised. Um, Sandy, okay, there we go. He's getting back towards his MVP form, or Cy Young form, not MVP, my apologies. Alright, 2.79 ERA. We like that. Anyone else? Yuri Perez, he's up to an 86. Okay, good. 3.15 ERA is not the worst. Come on, show me the other guys. Unless that's the reason why we're sucking so much, is that the other guys are just, yeah. That's what it's looking like. Felix Bautista, up to an 84, doing a great job. Yeah, looks like our only guy. Manuel Clase, 1.27 ERA, 23 saves so far this season. It's not bad. It's not bad. Ben Choice is on. Okay. Alright, catcher. Oh, man. Kirk hitting 246. Okay. It's not the worst in the world. Vladdy hitting 287. Up to 91. Getting a lot better. We like that. Second base, Glaber hitting 266. Staying around the same overall. Not bad. Third base, Junior Caminero. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's our third baseman. I think he's our DH, but I could be wrong. Devers hitting 289 though. That's very good as well. Shortstop. Who do we even have here? It's Renhefo or something, right? Is it Renhefo? Who's hitting 242? Yeah, it might be the Jesus Made Show soon. In left field. Who? Rob Refsnyder? No. Willie Castro, that's who it is, hitting 205. Yeah, it's bad. And then in center, I did move Jackson Chourio to center. He's hitting 227. I mean, it's a lot of improvement over last year. Obviously, that isn't saying much considering how much he sucked last year, but hopefully he develops a little bit more. What overall? He's an 85. He's getting better, so I'm not too mad. I'm not too worried yet. I don't even know. Oh, joke. Yeah. He's in 207. Yeah, we're going to move on from him soon. I mean, that slugging at 408 is insane, but I don't know. And then our DH is Junior Caminero, so he is a starter, which is nice. Yeah, other than that, this team sucks. I don't know what I'm going to do in the offseason, but right now I'm going to let the team ride out the way it is, so yeah. Wow, this is an incredibly mid-draft class. This guy's a beast off-rip, so he's probably just going to come straight up to the MLB, but only 8 potential sucks. This guy, 82 potential. I mean, my scouts didn't come back to me with much. I took a shot at this guy. Obviously didn't work. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, my scouts didn't come back with anything exciting or good, so it is what it is. We took shots. I'm going to find, there was one guy, I don't remember what his name is, but I'm going to go see if I can find him and see if he was good or not. We finished 74 and 88. The team was dreadful, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Edward Cabrera at one point was 3 and 17. I guess he won his 2 of his last however many games. But he 5-17. He's definitely a candidate to get moved this offseason. Sandy, yeah, there's a lot of guys that are candidates to move this offseason. Jose Barrios might be one of them too, because I think he's just reaching his potential and he's getting old. So, yeah, we're going to be probably trading one or two of these guys for better options, or we're going to be signing different players and then trading them. So, yeah, let's see how the team did league leaders wise. Vlad third for hits. Okay. Junior Caminero had 43 home runs. Devers had 42. So, definitely a great 1-2 punch here. Especially considering they're both third basemen. Junior Caminero third for RBIs. Devers fifth. Vlad third for runs. Oh, who's that? Devers fifth for runs. So Devers had a very good season from what I'm seeing. Third for OPS, not bad. Even though he wasn't top 5 in either of these two. So, yeah, just absolutely raked, which is what we like to see. Wins, we don't have anyone. Losses, yeah, of course, we have probably 3 guys that don't even make it onto the list, which is insane. Saves, I feel bad because Emmanuel Clase is wasting his prime here. 40-6, not bad. Sandy Alcantara, least amount of home runs given up. All right, at least it's a bright spot somewhere. Anybody else? Pitching war. I don't expect to see any of our starters here, to be completely honest. Oh, Sandy Alcantara, never mind. Had a 3. Yuri Perez with 2.3. Kate Smith 1.8, not bad. Edward Cabrera 1.5, and Justin Martinez with 1.4. Batting war, I'm expecting Devers to be top 10 at least. Come on. Drake Baldwin is up here. What the hell? Devers 4.9. Very good. Vladdy 4.5. Kirk 3.8. He's trying to make a candidacy for him to stay here. He's very consistent, so I think we're gonna give him one more year at least. Yeah, and that's it. Assuming we didn't have any award winners because the team sucked. Junior was third for MVP with a 257 batting average. Insane. Insane. Oh, three gold. Oh, 2 gold gloves. Hold on, there we go. The team can field, and the team can kind of hit in some areas. But other than that, the team sucks. Who wins the World Series? The Phillies beat the Red Sox. Alright. Not the craziest thing in the world to say. David Peralta has retired. He wasn't even in the MLB. Same with Tyler Heineman. He sucked anyway, so I could not care less. Shout out Hall of Famer Mitch Garver. Clayton Kershaw into the Hall. Yeah, I'm going to make some moves, and I'll see you guys when I do. Alright, I'm going to be trading Alexis Diaz for Nicholas Lawson. I know what you're thinking, why are you making this deal? Well, I'm dumping $2.1 million, and I'm getting someone who has 90-something potential. Obviously, I'm hoping that it doesn't get to the point where this guy actually comes up, but he's old as shit. It doesn't matter. I'm just dumping cap. That's pretty much it. We're going to send Rene DaCosta, Jose Barrios, and Willie Castro over to the Phillies in exchange for Christopher Sanchez. Just dumping $25 million. I want to try to make a couple big signings in free agency, so this is going to make our bullpen, our rotation a lot better. And we're going to be dumping money, so yeah, hopefully this plays out well for us. We're going to trade Edward Cabrera, Damiano Palmigiani, and Leody Taveras over to the Dodgers for Yamamoto. I mean, he didn't have the greatest of seasons last year, but Edward Cabrera won 5 games. So, that being said, he's going to make this rotation absolutely lethal. We're going to keep Sandy for one more year. Depending on how he does, we might trade him at the deadline. But we're going to make this deal. Hopefully, it plays out very well for us. Alright, we have the 8th best odds, or Yeah, we have the 8th best odds. Let's see if we can somehow sneak away with pick number 1. I doubt we do, but we've all won. Alright, that's fine. The match jump up 5. Alright. Um, alright, we're at the home run derby. Do we have anyone in it? Rafael Devers, alright. He's having himself a great year to start it out. We like that. We are 49 and 49 as of right now. We're ranked first. I don't think that's true because our defense kind of sucks. But all-star voting, starting pitchers, Yamamoto, there we go. Christopher Sanchez doing well. Um, anyone else? Anyone else? It's not looking like it. Gyro's doing well. Okay, good for him. Yeah, but only two pitchers. Not ideal. Wow. The Rays. All right. Manuel Clase 322. He's not our closer right now. Who the hell is our closer? Who's our closer? Ah, yes, Kate Smith. Because why would I want Kate Smith when we've had Emmanuel Clase as our closer for the last 3 years? 2 years, whatever it is. Like, what the fuck? Alright. That probably explains why we've lost so many games, because Kate Smith has 9 blown saves, because he's not a closer. Kirk hitting 220. It might be time to move on from him. He's going down. Alright, first base, Vlad still doing what he does, hitting 302. Second base, Glaber hitting 274. Okay, we like that. Third base, we got Devers going off 309, 24 tanks. Good year for him so far. Shortstop, wow. Luis Rengifo hitting 264. Better than last year, I'm pretty sure. Jazz Chisholm hitting 232, 19 home runs in his first year here. Okay, center field, Jackson Cherio hitting 226. I mean, he's slightly improved in some areas, I guess. I don't know. Right field, Big Christmas hitting 221, 19 home runs though. But yeah, it kind of sucks still. DH, Junior Caminero hitting 247. Okay, I mean, he's having a worse year than last year by a lot, but see if he can turn around in the second half. That being said, let's take a look at our prospects here that we have coming up through the ranks. Darren Kramer. So I think this year I'm going to ride out with the team. He's hitting 343. I think this year we're going to ride out the rest of the year with the guys we have. Pablo Mendez is going to come up at the end, next year actually. Bazana hitting 271. I want him to get a little bit better first before we call him up. Jesus made hitting 261. Yeah, so we're going to leave these guys in AAA for the year, for the rest of the year, and then call them up next year. So in the offseason, I'm probably going to look to get rid of maybe a Gleyber Torres, definitely Luis Rengifo probably. Yeah, there's going to be a few guys that are on the chopping block just because I want to get these, my 2 guys that I said were going to be starting in the MLB, Bazana and Jesus made. I want to get them up soon. So, yeah, that being said, we're going to finish out the rest of the year and see how we do. All right, we finished 88 and 74 and win the Did that say we won the division? Hold on, before we go there. Wow, we won the division with 88 games. Insane. Just insanely low winning years all around. League leaders, Devers 4th for batting average. Good from him. Vladdy 2nd in hits. Anyone else do anything? Devers 4th for home runs with 35. 5th for runs. Most walks by a lot. Jeez, on base percentage at 416. All right. Slugging percentage, he's in 4th. He's 3rd for OPS. Great year from him. Roki Sasaki 3rd for losses. How do you do on the year? He's up to an 89. 14 and 6, 3.55 ERAs. Okay. Anyone? No. All right. Christopher Sanchez 3.8 WAR. Yamamoto 3.2. Roki with a 2. Gary Perez with a 1.7. And Sandy does not make the list, unfortunately. Devers 5.9. Did he win? And he didn't even win a Silver Slugger. That's insane. Jazz with a 3.7. How did he do in his first year? Right. Did okay. Not bad. Glaber 3.2. Had a good year. Alejandro Kirk with a 2.6. I think that's his last year in a Toronto Blue Jay uniform. Any award winners? Did Devers not, actually not win a Silver Slugger? That would be absolutely insane if he did not. So he's second for the Hank Aaron, but doesn't win a Silver Slugger award. That's insane. All right, but that being said, technically, if I'm not gonna break my own rules, since Jesus Made and Bazana are not up in the MLB. Even if we win the World Series right now, it doesn't count. We still have to win one more with those guys up. So yeah, that being said, first round against Texas, Yamamoto versus Justin Steele is a win. Sanchez versus Walker Buehler is a loss. Yuri Perez versus Brandon Woodruff is a loss, and we get eliminated. That's all right. Tigers beat the Cardinals in the World Series. Shout out Hall of Famer Tamayuko Sagano. Had a great 2-ish years in this game. But yeah, I'm going to make some moves. Trying to re-sign Sandy's going to suck, but I'm going to make some moves. I'll see you guys when I do. Alright, this might seem like a crazy deal, but I am going to send Camilo Doval, Alejandro Kirk, and Luis Rengifo over to the Padres in exchange for Bartolo Dominguez from Cuba. We're dumping $23 million on them. That's the main reason for this deal. Obviously, Kirk has been at best. Camilo Doval has been decent at best. I mean, not great, but not bad. And Rengifo, he's been pretty good. Actually, yeah, he's been pretty good. But like I said, Jesus May needs to come up and for us to complete this challenge. So we're just dumping cap because I want to make 2 big signings this year. That's the goal. So we're going to make this deal and hope that we don't need this guy to develop too much. He might just come up this year and be a bench bat. Who knows? But we're going to make this deal and see how it goes. We do add Teoscar Hernandez to this team. He's going to play right field. So we're going to probably move on from Noel. Yeah, this is one of the 2 big signings that I want to make. He's going to move to right field. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get the other guy. I really hope that I can. Okay, this might seem like a crazy deal, but I'm going to be sending Nigel McGraw, Eduardo Maraville, and Gleyber Torres over to the Giants in exchange for Andy Berry. He's got 90-something potential. He is going down a little bit, but he's going to be a decent bench bat. We're going to be dumping a little bit more salary cap to make sure we can maybe A, make one more move, or B, make sure we can get all our guys back. So we're going to make this deal. Hope it plays out well for us. We do add the second big player I wanted to get, which was William Contreras. Yeah, he hit pretty well last year. He's obviously going down a little bit, but he's going to slide into this lineup perfectly. I mean, yeah, he's what we needed at catcher. So, great pickup. I think it's the last move I'm going to make, but if I do make more, I will show you guys. All right, we're going to send Junior Reyes, Jacob Sharp, and Carlos Estevez over to the Brewers for Albert Reyes. Dropping a little bit of money. I'm going to maybe sign one more free agent. I know I said that I just signed my last one, but I saw someone else who I think is going to make this team a lot better. So we're going to go after him, see if we can get him. But yeah, we're going to make this deal. Hopefully it plays out well for us. We're going to send Julio Pablo Martinez and Jonathan Clase over to the Yankees for Brian Abreu. The guy I wanted fell through. I wanted Edwin Diaz, but we'll pick up Brian Abreu, who did pretty well. Still looking very good overall wise, so we're going to pick him up. He's going to be the final piece we add to this bullpen. So, yeah, this is a World Series team, and we need to win it this year. So, yeah. All right, we are at the Home Run Derby. Do we have anyone here? No. No, we do not. Okay, yeah, that's okay. We are currently 60 and 36, so we're pretty much a playoff lock. Even though we don't have a single All-Star starter, which is kind of crazy because of how good our team is. Or maybe it isn't. Okay, there we go. Sandy. I'm glad I didn't trade him. He's up to an 85 overall. Got him on a good deal. Yamamoto is going down a little bit, which is odd. He'll figure it out. I believe in him. Christopher Sanchez doing his job as always. Not great, but not bad. Roki Sasaki. Ooh. Yeah, that's not great. Abner Uribe figuring it out after a dreadful couple of years here. Finally figuring it out. Good for him. Manuel Clase, he does what he does. 31 saves, 5 blown saves, so could be better, but could be worse. William Contreras in 282. Oh yeah, with that nice little 814 on OPS. We like that. What team did I trade? What's his name to? Was it the AL or the NL that I traded? What's his name? I can't think of what his name is. Kirk. Oh, I traded him to the Padres and he sucks. I mean, he's hitting better than he did last year, but he doesn't play, so. Yeah, it looks like we made a great decision there. First base, Vladdy doing what Vladdy does. Second base, Travis Bazana. He's hitting sub 200, but he is improving, so that's something. Third base, Junior Caminero, who isn't actually playing third base. He's kind of playing second base / DH, but Devers doing what he does as always. Shortstop, we have Jesus Made. Hitting 230, not doing well, but he is going up in overall, so yeah, need him to improve a lot. Left field, we have Jazz, I think. Yeah, Jazz hitting 235. Isn't doing great. Center field is Jackson Cherio, who's finally figuring it out. That is what I'd like to see. Hitting 273, 14 tanks. Not bad. And he's still going up, which is good. Then in right field, we have Teoscar Hernandez. He's going down, but he is better than Noel. So, and then Junior Caminero, who is our DH. He's insane. Yeah, absolutely nuts. But yeah, that being said, I didn't draft any players, so we're just gonna go straight to the playoffs. We need to win a World Series this year. It has to be the year. All right, we finished 105 and 57 and make it to the postseason as we were expecting. Team went off. Okay, the hitters went off. The pitching did not. Bryson Stott, hell of a year from him, but Vladdy in second. Most hits from him. Fourth most doubles for Vlad. Junior second for home runs. He's been a home run hitting machine over these last few years. So good for him. Devers in third with 44. Also a home run hitting machine. Up to 348 on his career. Good for him. Junior most RBIs. Devers second for runs. Vlad in fifth. Jazz fifth for stolen bases. That's not bad. Not bad at all. He had a decent year. Devers most walks. Devers highest on base percentage. Devers third for slugging. Devers second for OPS. He had a hell of a year. Sasaki second for wins. Christopher Sanchez also tied for second. Sasaki third for losses. Yuri Perez tied for fourth. Most saves goes to Will Vest. Clase in third. 10 blown saves is not ideal, but it happens. It is what it is. Anyone else do anything of importance? All right, pitching war. I want to see at least 4 guys here. Christopher Sanchez 3.2. Abner Uribe 2.2. 2-0 record. Good for him. Yuri Perez with a 2.1. Sandy 1.9. Roki 1.9. Yamamoto, where are you? Yamamoto sucked apparently, so that's okay. Hitters, I need at least like 5 of you guys here. William Contreras 5.7. Great offseason signing. He's going down though, which sucks, but Only need him to perform in the playoffs. Devers 5.4, Junior with a 5, Churio with a 4.7, Vlad 3.8, Jazz 3.5. Any of the rookies? No. One of them had to have won Rookie of the Year though, or I'd be very upset. They did not. But we did win an MVP, which is nice. Rookie of the Year, Travis Zana 214. Not gonna get it done. Just not gonna do the job. But I mean, he did get a lot better throughout the year, so yeah, not the worst year. 22 tanks though. Jeez. Didn't win too many awards, surprisingly. That's all right. I just want to take a look at how the two main guys did. Bazana, obviously 214, like a 700 OPS, if that, which isn't great. Jesus made it 244 with a just as bad OPS, 7 home runs. He had almost more triples than home runs, but you know, it's his rookie year. It's gonna happen. He's a great defender, so did a decent job. Bartolo, good in the playoffs, I guess. But that being said, I'm going to make sure they didn't mess up my roster, and then we will go into the playoffs. All right, first round, we got the Rangers. It's going to be Yamamoto versus Walker Buehler. Is a win. Roki Sasaki versus Luis Garcia, game 2. Is a win. Christopher Sanchez versus Cody Bradford. Is a win. We sweep. I'm going to just double-check the roster, and then we're going to go on to face the Mariners. All right, game 1, we got Roki Sasaki versus Tariq Skubal. I did tweak the rotation a little bit. Game 1, Skubal versus Sasaki is a loss. Game 2, Perez versus George Kirby is a win. Game 3, Christopher Sanchez versus Bryce Miller is a win. Game 4, Brian Wu versus Yamamoto is a win. Game 5, Skubal versus Sandy is a loss. Game 6, Sasaki versus George Kirby is a win, and we are going on to face Cincinnati. I'm going to fix the rotation again so that our ace is going game 1. Actually, who pitched this game? Who did pitch? It was Sasaki started this game. That's fine. He'll figure it out. But I'm gonna fix rotation, then we'll get back into it. Alright, game 1, Sasaki versus Hunter Green is a win, a close win, but a win. Game 2, Perez versus Joe Ryan is a win. Game 3, Christopher Sanchez versus Rhett Lauder is a win, and we're going on to game 4 where we can win. We can sweep right here. Challenge would be done. Let's see if they can get it done here. Who do we have on the bump? We are at their place. We got Yamamoto on the bump. Jesus made him Bazana down here, as I promised. Devers is insane. But yeah, hopefully I don't need to jump in. But let's see how we do. Okay, they start off with 1. Can we answer? No, they get another 1. Yamamoto's going to go on a batter-by-batter basis. Yes, we add 1. Alright, Yamamoto is done. We're going to bring in... it's a little early. We're going to bring in Uribe.
He's out.
There we go. Come on.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
There we go. Get a run. No.
He's safe. 3.
Oh, that's huge. Alright, come on. Alright, we are going to bring in a new pitcher. We're going to bring in Justin Martinez, I think is the guy that we got to go with here. There we go.
First base.
And they're going to walk it off game 4. Alright, that's okay. It's a close game, but we do lose. Alright. Game number 5. We got Sandy on the bump. I don't think this one's going to go great. He hasn't been that good in the playoffs, but we're gonna see. We're at their turf. Same lineup pretty much, so we need to get it done. Start it off early, get a run. There we go. Sandy, you gotta, when we start off with a run, you gotta put up a 0. And they put up 2. Yeah, this game's cooked. Two-run shot. Alright, he's done. The only issue is that we don't have another starting pitcher on this team anywhere. Yeah. Weeks, just go out there and get me 3 outs. Yeah. So they throttle us in game 5, but that's fine. We got our aces on the bump for game 6 and game 7. Sasaki, Joe Ryan. Sasaki, I think, is going to be the one who gets it done for us. He better. I will be jumping in if the game is close to win this game for us because I don't want to push it to a game 7 if we don't have to. We are on our home turf. Sasaki's on the bump. It has to be today.
Let's play ball.
It has to be this game right here. All right, we start off with a blank.
He's safe.
Come on. We need to strike first.
Three.
Yes, way to get out of that.
Take your base. Ball 4.
They start off with the run.
3.
All right, we're going to bring in a new pitcher. Sasaki had a hell of a day. Bautista, get me 3 outs, buddy.
3. Ball 4. Take your base.
I'm hopping in. All right. We can't let this game get out of hand, so we need to get 2 outs here, and then we need to score a run to tie this up. Yeah. A lot closer than I would like it to be, but it's going to happen from time to time. We just need to come in and get the job done. That's it. Get 2 outs, get ourselves 2 runs, and let's go home with a nice little World Series win. I do have to change the difficulty because, yeah. All-Star. All-Star. All right, Felix Bautista, get me 2 outs, buddy. He still throws Ched, so
0-1.
that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Just need him to hit his spots and need to get
No
these
balls, 2
outs.
strikes.
Oh, good miss, good miss. There we go. That'll play. That will definitely play. One more here, buddy. Come on. One more. All right, they got Luke Rayleigh up. He scares me because he's always a beast in the simulation. He can hit righties pretty well. Just hopefully not right now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There we go. Big 100. Come on. Finish this off right here.
No,
Oh,
that's
good miss.
down. Ball.
Oh my God. And they just hit a grand slam. We might be going to a game 7 here.
You're out.
I need to score 5 runs. And they still have Joe Ryan in the game. Oh my God, guys, what happened? And that's gonna be our number 1. We're going to a game 7. So we might be blowing a 3-0 lead here. That's actually nuts. Wow. All right. That's out number 2. I don't think I can clutch this one up. Wow. I mean, when you're getting shut out through 7 innings by Joe Ryan, it's not gonna look good for you. No matter how good the pitching is, that's gonna be out number 3. All right, this game's over. We're going to a game 7. We are going to a game 7. Felix Bautista sold. And he gave up 4 more. We just got 2 hit by Joe Ryan in the playoffs. I'm gonna make some changes and then we're gonna get into this game 7 because we need this win. We just blew a 3-0 lead to the Reds. We just blew a 3-0 lead. That's Sasaki. You pitched a hell of a game. The bullpen just couldn't get it done. I'm gonna make some changes and then I'll see you guys. All right, it's game 7. Winner go home. Well, winner go home. Loser go home. I mean, we're going home either way. Wow. We're gonna go Yuri Perez. Same lineup. We gotta get this done here, please, guys.
3.
There we go. Good first inning. Can we get on the board first?
3.
They have Rhett
Ball
Lauder
4,
on the
take your
bump,
base.
and they immediately score a run. Oh my God. There we go. Answer for
Take your
once.
base. Ball 4.
And they hit a 2-run fucking homer. Oh my God. And they score another run. Oh my God. I'm hopping in early. We cannot lose this game. This is insane. Without me coming in, we're going to be blowing a 3-0 lead to the Reds that had 89 wins versus a team that had 105, and we smoked them the first 3 games and then fell apart after that. That's just absurd. So I'm hopping in. We're getting this shit done. I don't care what it takes. Call it cheap, call it cheating, call it whatever the hell you want, but we're not losing this game. I put together way too good of a team for them to not come through. way too good of a team here. Our worst players are like 80s. And then after that, everything's like an 85, 86 or higher. Like, come on. Figure it out, guys. There we go, Vlad. Come on. It's really not that hard. It is not that hard. There's one. There is one. It just sucks that this team could not get it done on their own. Devers, come on. You're hitting one, too. We're getting Red Ladder out of this game right now. Devers is absolutely disgusting in this game, so expecting another tank.
No.
Nice little back-to-back right here is what I'm feeling. Nope.
Ball.
Don't want that one. Do not want that one. Thank you very much. Nope.
Ball.
I'll take a walk.
3-1.
I will gladly take a walk for Junior. If you get Junior up, we're tying this game. Looks like we're tying this ball game. Junior's hitting the tank. I know him. I know him. He's a beast. He's doing a job here. Junior Caminero. Pretty sure we got him year 1. He's been here ever since. 100. Come on, get up. Get up, baseball. Wow. All right. Nice, 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 nice. I put a good swing on it. That's all I can do. Contreras, come on. Send the ball to a gap somewhere. Another good swing, but I'm not getting rewarded for it. Come on, STS, please. Bear with me. I gave up a grand slam on a 92, like, fucking blooper down the line. Come on. Play with me here, please. Come on. Don't be against me for once. Don't be against me. Look, I'm putting good swings on the ball. Reward me for them, please. Teoscar Hernandez. Used to play here. There we go. That's at least one. It's not going to be a home run. It's going to bounce off the wall. Actually, I don't think we even score off that. We don't. We need a big swing from whoever our 7-hitter is. Is it Jazz? Oh, it is Jazz. Come on, buddy. Jazz Chisholm. Come on. Nobody better here. There we go. We have a lead. Jazz does it. Thank you very much, sir. Wow, that ball is absolutely dicked. There we go. All right. Robin back into the sim. All right. Yuri Perez, can you get me a couple more outs? Please. Just get me through one more inning. Thank you. Next time in trouble, he's pulled. All right, you're done. Christopher Sanchez, we need you to come in. Oh my God, they immediately score runs. All right. Come on, settle in here, please. It's the World Series, man. Figure it out. Come on. Game 7 of the World Series, and we're having our pitching fall apart as always. Come on. No way. Did he miss the base? Am I tripping? Am I tripping here? There's no way. Oh, that's close, but I think you got to give that to me, SES. That's going to come back to bite me. I already know it is. Thank you, Noel V.
0-2.
Yes, all right. I got to get it done as always, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Offense, do your jobs. Pay you guys a lot of money to hit, and you guys do not hit for me. And they hit a 2-run homer. Oh my God. They just don't. This game doesn't like it to be easy. They try everything in their power to make me lose these games. Like, come on. We have 3 innings to get 3 runs. I'm not letting the pitching pitch anymore because they can't do it. Paid these guys millions of dollars and they can't do their jobs. Like, come on. Game 7 of the World Series and you guys have choked 3 games in a row, now the 4th one. Like, come on. You guys can't be serious. That's not getting down. We choked 4 games in a row. 4 games in a row because this team couldn't get more than 1 or 2 runs across the board. Like, it's insane. It's actually insane. Let alone getting shut out in Game 6.
1 ball, no strike.
Come on, guys. Figure it out. You guys have 1 run without me. There we go. That's a nice little double for Teoscar. We need a 2-run shot here. Jazz Chisholm, do it again. Get yourself World Series MVP while you're at it. Come on. You hit another one here, I guarantee you're World Series MVP. Guarantee it. You might do it anyway because that's a double. All right, there we go. Tying run is on second. Go ahead, run at the plate. Come on. And it's one of our rookies. It's Bazana? No, it's Jesus Made. Come on, buddy. Get it done. You got this. Nobody better here. Yes! Jesus Made. When it matters the most, we put one out with him. 3 for 4. He's having a hell of a day. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. They're going to the pen. I'm going to hit with Bazana, and then we're hopping back into the sim. Come on, Bazana. That ball smoked, but not enough. All right.
Yeah, out.
Back to the sim. I'm hoping that these guys can get it done.
Ow.
All right.
You're out.
As soon as runner gets on, I'm hopping in. All right. All right, he's done. Give me shit. Give me Justin Martinez, why not? Why not a little Justin Martinez masterclass here? Thank you, Blue. I thought that was a ball.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Yes. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, bud. Tried to trade for him a few times, but they wouldn't do it. For obvious reasons, because it is Ellie De La Cruz. That was him. He's in there. Alright. Alright, now we just gotta worry about the batter, Justin Martinez. Come on, buddy.
Ball 2.
Come on.
Ball 3.
Hit spots. Come on. We need to hit spots here. With Luke Rayleigh on deck, I need this guy here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Alright.
Yep.
Offense, put up a run, please. You guys have put up 1 run on your own. Please put 1 more up. That's all I'm asking for. They don't. Alright, I'm coming in. We're bringing in Emmanuel Clase. I triple dog dare you to blow this game. I triple dog dare you. There we go. Come on. This is what you were made for, Clase. Game 7 of the World Series, game on the line, 1-run lead. Come on. Yes! There we go. There's 1. There's 1. All right, TJ Friedel. There we go. Clase, fill the zone up. Yes, give me 1 more. Give me 1 more.
Oh, 2. Nope,
Good miss. It's a good miss. I don't mind that. Alright, alright. He's very late on that. Give him the Ched. Yes, come on. 1 more batter, Clase. 1 more. Huge. Just straight after him. It's Victor Robles. He's not doing shit here. Come on. For the World Series. And we do it. I mean, I did it. They didn't do shit. I did it. We win the World Series after blowing a 3-0 lead. Technically, we lost that World Series without me, but it is what it is. We get the job done. I get the job done. Christopher Sanchez, you don't deserve a win. Yuri Perez got his shit piped. Jazz Chisholm, player of the game, 3 for 4. Jesus Made 3 for 4 as well. Great team win. Yeah, let's go ahead. See who wins the postseason awards. I'm guessing Jazz won World Series MVP, and I'm guessing someone like Vlad or Devers won postseason MVP, if I had to guess. But let's take a look here. World Series MVP goes to Jazz. Playoff MVP goes to Devers. Spot on. Spot on. But just to prove to you guys that none of these guys are from America, here you go. A lot of Canadians, Bahamas, Canadas, Australia, Canada, Venezuela, Germany, but no one from the U.S. And I don't know if the Bahamas. I know that there's some U.S. territories like Puerto Rico. I don't think the Bahamas are one. But yeah, obviously when I say like international, I mean not born in the 50 states. So yeah, that being said, we put together a great team. We won the World Series. Thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.